Alright, we're going to be doing 0.1 molar HCl from a 10 milliliter pipette for a second trial. But this time, I'm going to make the increments of the volume vastly different than we did before. You'll notice that in the first set of data, we ended up having such a flat plateau at the beginning where the pH really didn't change all that much, and then this huge spike in the middle in which we got really no resolution of detail of where things made the transition. It just jumped from really low up to really, really high. So when it gets to that point where it's just about to jump, I'm going to slow down the amount of sodium hydroxide that I'm going to be adding. For example, I'm going to add it in 0.1 milliliter increments, and for it to be measured at 0.1. So right now we have 0 milliliters of sodium hydroxide added. And we are going to get started once again. Here we go. Point 2 milliliters added. 0.4 milliliters added. 0.6 milliliters added. 0.8 milliliters added. 1 milliliter added. 1.5 milliliters added. 2 milliliters added. 3 milliliters added. 4 milliliters added. 5 milliliters added. 6 milliliters added. 7 milliliters added. 7.5 milliliters added. 8 milliliters added. Notice that we had that huge spike once we hit 8 milliliters. Now I am going to slow this down to 0.1 milliliter increments at a time. So we're at the 8 milliliter mark. We're actually at 7.90 milliliters. 7.90 milliliters. We're at 8 milliliters. 8.00 milliliters. .1 milliliters. We'll let it settle for a moment so that way it will rest at a pH approximately. Alright, let's go ahead and add a touch more. .3 milliliters added. .4 milliliters added. 8.5 milliliters added. And now at this point, I'm going to start adding it in larger increments once again like we were doing before. 9 milliliters. Nine and a half milliliters. 10 milliliters. I think that seems to be a convenient place to stop. This was part 2. Again, strong acid of around 0.1 molar hydrochloric acid, which we can determine the concentration from the pH curve, a titration curve. Titrated with the sodium hydroxide we standardized last week using a pH meter.